Welcome back to UK Knowledge Guru. In this video, I will explain you how to work in the UK for 6 months on UK visitor visa. I will also show you how to find the job related to your field. For example, if you are a cricketer, a teacher, or a dancer, or a comedian. I will also show you how to apply permitted paid engagement visit visa. So without wasting time, let's start. Step 1, go on gov.uk website. Step 2, once you're on that website, look for the visit visa. Step 3, if you click on standard visitor visa, you have the option visit for UK paid engagement or events. If you click on that, it will give you the option visit for a paid engagement or event. Now, if I discuss this visa, it clearly says you can be invited as a professional artist, entertainer, or a musician, as a professional sports person, as a qualified lawyer, to give lectures, to speak at the conference, as an academic, to be a student examiner, as an air pilot examiner. Now let me show you the jobs related to this field. For example, if you go on Guardian's website, visiting tutor, there's a job over there. The employer name is Arts University Bournemouth, and this is the location. The salary is £37 per hour. Closing date is 11th of August. If you see the details of it, what they are looking for, visiting tutors, that's what they are looking for. So anyone who can work on this. Let's see another one. So this is also on Guardian's website. Freelance tutor, voice, text, movement and screen. IDSA, Identity School of Acting. This is the school name. Salary is 25 to 30 pound per hour. It's in Birmingham. Identity School of Acting. And if you go over here, it's a flexible hours and job contract it's a contractual job. And these are the details. Let's check another one. University of Cambridge. On that university website, you have they have provided standard visitor permitted paid engagement category. In this category, you can apply jobs in University of Cambridge as well. What you will be allowed to do, you are allowed to do judging panels, giving lectures, talking about presentation and etc., performances, panel debate, professional conferences. You can do that on this visa. Let's check another one. Queen's Mary University of London. They also have this option, and on this you can come and be a student examiner. You can be an examiner. For example, during exams you can come take part in selection panel as a highly qualified academic. So for example, you got PhDs, double PhDs, you can do that kind of job as well. Give lectures, you can come on lectures and do that, as long as it's not part-time or full-time. So the only condition is the lectures is not part-time or full-time. You have to come on a visiting faculty. I'll show you in detail afterwards the requirements as well as per the website. This is another one, diamondac.uk. On this as well, you have you can come for give lectures, you can come for speak at the conference. So they also provide you these jobs as well. Now let's check the sports category. In sports category, you can come and play cricket and you can get paid. So for example, I'm on this website, cricketexchange.com. This is just one website. There are loads of websites, by the way, and I will also put all these links in the description just for your help. So if you go on this website, UK based head coach and extra betting pro, this is what they are looking for, batsman and coach. So you can come and do that as long as it's not full-time or part-time job. So overseas players for the remainder of the season. So for example, if I click on this, all-rounders, batsmen and bowlers, they are looking for. Status, the job is open. Flight included, no. Job included, yes. Accommodation, yes. So they will pay you for this. We are looking for an overseas to come in for a remainder of the season. Usually applicant come and play for cricket, play for the club, and if they are too good, they apply for the job and they get the job as well. So this is another example. That's what you can do. So you can see that there are loads of jobs. So for example, this one, progressing club looking for a head coach. So they're looking for the head coach. So for example, if you are a very good coach, you have done that and you have experience, you can come and do that as well. So if you see this, it says job included, no. But what they are doing, we are a club based in Essex, UK. We are looking for head coach, blah blah blah. Pay rate would be discussed, but this is part-time position covering coaching 1 to nights in per week, etc., etc. So you can you can come over here, you can discuss with them about this job as well. Another one is BBC Careers on that website. So if you have something related to the media, you can search on BBC Careers. They have loads of jobs available, so you can come for that as well. Next one is University of Huddersfield. They also have permitted paid engagement. If you come for a lectures, academic examiner, they will provide you. It also says all arrangement must be made before the applicant travel to the UK. So they have also provided the email address and phone number. So these are just an example. I'm not giving you the exact jobs or something. These are just an example. You can check yourself with these employers. Now let's discuss the most important rule for this visa. So again, on gov.uk website, go down, visit the UK as a standard visitor. Click on visit for the paid engagement. After that, look for this line. This says you can come to the UK for up to 6 months, but you must do the engagement in the first month. This is very important. If your engagement related to any of these fields is after 1 month, then in that case your visa will be refused. So make sure you have engagement within that first month. It's not second, third month, it's the first month from the date you arrive. Okay, now we will discuss each of them one by one, the requirements and what do you need. So for example, professional artist, entertainers, musician, you can be paid to do an activity that relates directly to your profession, including performance, giving lectures, joining judge panels, taking part in professional conference. What does the professional artist mean? It means a professional artist can be anyone working in performing or creating art. For example, poets, makeup artists, stylists, set designers, photographers, fashion models. They all considered as professional artists. Now what do you need? You need invitation. You must have an invitation from the UK based creative organization such as gallery, university, school or event venue, agency or agent, broadcasters, for example any media channel. So invitation letter, I will show you the template in the end of this video. Your expertise and employment. The event or engagement must relate directly to your full-time profession. So for example, you are a musician in your home country. You must be able to show you are an established artist, entertainer or musician in your home country. For example, your published work. Okay, this is very important, these points, because if you don't provide the evidence, they will refuse your visa. Publicly material or recent performances, like for example screening, concerts, etc. Media coverage, reviews, awards you have received. So for example, if you are working in any country as a hairstylist and you have received those few things, so provide them in your visa, during your visa. Now let's discuss the second one. Professional sports person. You can be paid to do an activity that relates directly to your sporting profession. For example, you are a cricketer. You must have an invitation letter from the UK based sports organization. For example, I showed you the club and they inviting you to come and play the match. Agent or agency, broadcaster, any media company, they can also invite you to be a sports person. Your expertise and employment. The event or engagement must relate directly to your full-time profession. So you need to show that you are playing full-time in your home country and you will return back to your home country. You must be able to show that you are an established sports person in your home country. For example, proof of recent performances, awards, media coverage, awards you have received. Qualified lawyers, again, lecturers, we will discuss that in lectures because you can come, this is an easy way to come. You can be paid to give lecture or series of lectures about your area of expertise. You cannot take full-time or part-time teaching post for your host organization. But for example, they have 1 month lecture on AI, artificial intelligence or cyber security. Your invitation. You must have an invitation from the UK-based higher education institution, research organization, arts organization such as museum, theatre, art gallery, art festival or any other venue. A university giving you a letter that please come and give this lecture for 1 month, that kind of document. Your expertise and employment, again a letter from your employer confirming where you work and your area of expertise. For example, your college you are working or the school you are working. Example, your work published. If you're a PhD, you have like published papers, etc. Evidence of lectures you have already given, so you need to create your portfolio. If you want to give lectures on the subject not relevant to your current role, you may need to provide evidence any previous employment, publications, other recognized qualifications, etc. related to that field. Speakers at conferences, you can come to that as well. Academic examiner. In UK, when there is an exam going on, they do need loads of people and they do hire. So your invitation, you must have an invitation letter from your UK higher education institution or a UK based research or art organization. Air pilot examiners, you can come for that as well. So these are the all details from the gov.uk website. Now let's highlight the immigration rules. So again on gov.uk website, this publication was updated on 6th of June 2024. These are the immigration rule appendix visitor permitted activities. So if we go down, so whenever you get a rejection letter or any reference letter, this is how it says PA.1, etc., etc., PA17, PA19. Because of this, we have refused your visa. So this is where it comes from, the appendix. Now you can do show all sections, but what we will do, we'll pick up the one which we wanted to discuss. So you have all these intra-corporate activities, manufacturers and supply of goods, client to export companies, overseas roles, acquiring specific activities in the UK, work related training. So for example, if I click religion, religious worker overseas may visit the UK to preach. Creative, an artist, entertainer or musician may give performances as an individual, take part in competition, make professional appearances, take part in one or more cultural events. So film crew, actors, producers, directors employed by an overseas company may visit to UK to take part in the location based shooting, etc. Sports person may take part in a sports tournament or sports event as an individual or part of the team. So for example, you're coming to play cricket. Make personal appearances and take part in promotional activities. For example, you're promoting a brand. Take part in short periods of training provided they are not being paid by the UK sporting body. So UK sporting body should not pay. It has to be the private club or something. Okay. So these are the your immigration rules for your type of region which you wanted to come for, transit, etc. So this is how you will find. So last one is permitted paid engagement. A visitor may undertake the permitted paid engagement in version 13.3 providing they are completed within 30 days of the visitor entry to the UK and the requirement of V13.1, V13.2 are met, which we just discussed. Now in the end, we will discuss how to apply this visa. So again on gov.uk website, write visit the UK as a standard visitor. Once you write that, search and you will come to that page, visit for the paid engagement or event. So there is for example, when you will click on this option, it won't give you to apply because you are apply for standard visitor visa. So it's the same option which you have to click even if you are planning to visit as a tourist or as a paid engagement. Click on that option and then it will give you the visa fees. The visa fees is for standard visitor visa is £115 for 6 months. You will only use this option because you are coming for 6 months and you will go back but you will do the paid engagement for the first 1 month when you will arrive. You will click apply now and then it will take you to the second option. You will select your language where you doing your, for example, your biometrics. So if I write India, for example, and then it will give me I have identified where I'll do the biometric and apply for UK visitor visa. This is where the option is and you will start now.